We're doing the Refraction Railway. Now I know that beating it in under 120 turns gets you the fancy banner, but I couldn't care. Like, the first time I'm playing through it, I'm just gonna focus on getting through it. Hey, Fabio. Yeah, so this is the like end game content we have right now. And I have built a team for it, but I have a feeling this is going to take a long time. The lines of the Refraction Railway run for a certain period of time. You can enter the available lines at no cost. The railway's running time is displayed on the side of the line. You will choose a number of identities and ego to begin the expedition with. Unlike other combat-based content, the level-ups and tier-ups done to your identities and ego while an expedition is in progress will not be immediately reflected on your team's status. You may not change your team in the middle of an expedition. If you wish to modify your setup or reflect upgrades on your identities and ego, you must start a new expedition. Each line of the Refraction Railway consists of 13 stages. Every battle in the Refraction Railway will allow you to directly match ally skills against enemy skills similar to abnormality battles. The ego resources held after clearing a stage can be carried over to the next stage. When you clear a stage, the station will record the number of turns taken to beat it, clear turns, as well as the cumulative number of turns taken throughout the current expedition, total turns. The health, sanity, and availability of your identities are shown here. You can check the requirements for acquiring banners here. Yeah, so you just clear in under 120 turns, and if you want this one specifically, you have to do it within the first half of the event. You can acquire more lavishly ornamented banners as you meet more difficult conditions, though I would say beating it before a certain date is not necessarily a difficult condition, unless you're really bad. How are you, Gold? How are you, Lotus? How are you, Scarfy? Good to see you. After clearing a stage in the line for the first time during the event period, the rewards will be sent to the Lost and Found. After clearing a stage in the line for the first time during... Okay, I don't know why it says it twice. To gain access to the Lost and Found, a number of Enkephalin modules will be required. Afterward, you may freely access it and claim the rewards you've earned at no additional cost. Upon clearing the final stage, the records for the expedition will be saved. Records of up to 20 expeditions are kept in the logs. If more than 20 records are in the log, the ones with the highest total turns will be removed first. If the total turns are the same, then the death count acts as the next criterion. If the death counts are identical as well, the older record will be removed. I don't want any spoilers, actually. But I just want the rewards right now, so I'm not worried about clearing in an amount of time. I'll do that on my own time. The health and sanity of your sinners will carry over between stages. However, after clearing a stage, those who did not participate in the battle will fully recover their HP and SP when entering the next stage. Any sanities above 0 will be maintained in either case. During an expedition, you can choose to start over from any previous stage. When you do so, the battle will start with the sinner's statuses and ego resources reverted to that point, and any progress made for the stages after it will be reset. When a line of the Refraction Railway closes, the best total turn record will be etched on the lower side of that line's banner. Cool. Will you enter Refraction Railway Line 1? So, this is the team I believe that I'm going to bring. There's a lot of, like, different things I can do with these identities. Like, there's Wrath set up here, Gluttony. Not as much Envy, but I can run it if I need to. There's a decent amount of Envy in here. Based on... Okay, so to explain that choice, I don't have W Don. And She Don is bad, so...
제가 원하는 대로 배워버려도 되나요?
Bring a level 1 identity like I did? Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. All of my identities are at least level 10. So I can look at them all here. This is obviously Cockroach Man, that's Ida. Frog. That's Guido. Telepole. I appreciate the telepoles early. I don't actually know which one that is. Ichthus. That's everything there. This is one that I have no idea. I've seen people on this menu before, and I legitimately just don't know who this is. That's the snake guy. That looks like Ichthus and Telepole together, which just sounds like torture. That's Cromer, and this is the one thing. I don't know what this is. What is this? 3-star guaranteed deck extraction for Season 1. Can be used to perform 10 extractions where 1 3-star identity from Season 1 is guaranteed to appear. Did they just change what it... What? Okay, I guess they changed what that looks like. That's fine. There's 200 thread in this. After I'm done, chat, I'm gonna have you vote on what the next identity I'm going to purchase from the dispensary is going to be. Because there's only 3 that I don't have. It's a specific deca extraction. Yeah, and there's also 3 normal deca extract tickets. Alright, let's start. Not long after first... Refraction rate 3%. I don't know what that means. Not long after first embarking, the vehicle seems to have pulled in. Although this doesn't feel familiar yet, things should go change after a fight or 3. Oh, I can actually check the enemy info? Hold on. Nope. Okay, so these are just the bug people, which are very easy to kill. So I'm just gonna take, like, the reliable group for them, because... Actually, I should save Slash stuff for Ida. So I shouldn't bring him. Because Ida is a pain in every scenario. That actually looks fine. Apple spam, let's go. I mean, that is effective. Ida's weak to Slash. All of the mariachi dudes are weak to Slash. Check their stats. Yeah, I know they have hugely inflated HP values. That is one thing that I did know. But their rolls are going to be the same. So, like... Yeah, this is the same as before. So this is going to be easy. It might take a little bit, but it won't be hard. I want to kind of focus one of them down. It'll go faster if I do it that way, probably. This is the move that's annoying. Do I have something that's guaranteed to roll 11 at this point? The answer is no, unsurprisingly. Oh, I don't know their weaknesses and resistances or anything, either. That's a little awkward. It's fine, though. Ooh, I start with Moulinet. That's great, actually. And then you can just... Because I know these guys are weak to blunt, but I don't have any other blunt damage, so... That should be fine. Building up our Sloth affinity early is going to be nice, because it means that we're going to be able to use Wishing Terran later. Oh, that guy's just dead. Okay. That didn't take long. They're not weak to Slash or Sloth. Ooh, this is what I hate. Stab rolls absurdly high sometimes. What's that damage? That's just 7 Yisang. Like, he does insane damage, Scarfy. One of the better characters in the game, honestly. You are cleansed of sin. I don't remember which one of these is the actual good one. I think it's Annihilate Heretics, that's the best. You are getting targeted. Let's fix that. Just repost. Post is a 5 to 9? Oh, okay. Then that one won't clash in that case. You go for him. Let's go... Zealous Purge if I can. Can't redirect that one. You have to redirect it, which sucks because... I mean, this rolls really high, to be fair, but... Excuse me. Let's make sure one of them dies. That guy's getting attacked 3 times. I don't think I need to hit him that much. I just redirected. Oops. Yeah, they endure Pierce, unfortunately, but that's fine. I did just accidentally kill Engortmir with surgery stacks. Well, that's because you're using surgery. Also, that was unfortunate, but that was a lot of damage. He did like 40 damage with that hit. What? That turn was bad. Just unironically terrible. Yeah, it's a guaranteed win. Let's do this against... That's not a guaranteed win. Wow, I forgot how bad of a move Sweep actually is. Goodness. That's struggling somehow. Okay. You deal with him then, because that's a good clash no matter what. And... yeah, that works. This is gonna take me a bit. I'm not concerned about getting the rewards, like the banner, on my first attempt. So, are you winning? Not yet. Hey, Tafik. Okay, 2 staggered. I know that there are 2 waves, by the way. I don't need anybody to point that out to me. I saw it earlier. Did you read a recent hotfix? Yeah, there was something broken about Sanity in this, and they fixed it. There's not really much else to say but that. Okay, how many of these guys can I kill this turn? That's pretty likely to just kill him, so that's fine. Field Command plus Devoted to Hammering should finish that guy off. One of them's gonna live, but there's not much I can do about that. Did I just forget to attack the one that's not staggered? I did, didn't I? Yeah, he lived. That's fine. No, I quick suppressioned him. That's gonna stagger him, if anything. Perfect. That should definitely kill. Yeah. I only killed 1, that's fine. I'm 5 turns in already. I don't want to use Ego on the first fight. It seems unnecessary. Especially since these guys are not that strong. That's definitely going to win that. Retribution is always good. I want to finish this guy off. Yeah, we're taking a bit of time to get through this. In fact, it's fine. That's not even going to kill him. They have a lot of bulk. Okay, 1 down. I'm going to need 1 more turn to finish off the last guy, which sucks. There. Weakness analyzed. Never mind. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to kill. Alright, I could just Wishing Karen this turn. Or Pursuance. I could do either one. Just to make this go a little faster. And we're doing a lot of Sloth. Ah, it's still unstable. Dang it. How short am I of having a stable one? Oh, it's pierce damage? I thought it was blunt. 1 more Gloom. Oh! I'm literally 1 Sloth short. Okay. What about Pursuance? I know that's blunt. Repride, 2 Gloom, 6 Sloth. Yeah, it's the same issue. Okay, I have to do 1 more turn no matter what then. Crier doesn't roll very well, if I remember right. Yeah, so I can just punch this dude. Target him. Everybody else is basically going to target the last guy, though. Because I want to get him gone, since he's got very little HP to begin with. So. Why did you even up-tie Pursuance? What? You know that the passive is not the only thing that gets increased when you up-tie something, right? This is what I hate about these guys. They can just roll 13 with Slice.
예측대로.
Okay. This... I can't redirect him. Wait, yeah, I can. Why does it look like this? That's very strange. Okay, whatever. I'll just redirect it into somebody else then. Let's see. Yeah, I want to take care of those two. And, I mean, this guy's probably dead, but I'm gonna make sure. I'm out of ammo anyways. Can't aim some overclocks? That's dumb, but I get it. They are very powerful, I suppose. Yeah, I just realized that these guys have abnormality body parts for some reason. I'm guessing every single fight is an abnormality fight by technicality, since you can redirect stuff. Alright, punch time. That's not going to do as much as I want.
너만큼은 나를 용서하지 말라.
Bonk. 200 damage isn't bad. And that's 3 staggers. Can I finish them all off this turn, is the question. You are not going to do much. So help kill the big guy. Oh god, I have horrible moves right now. In fact. This turn sucks. You're the only one who has a good attack, so kill him. We'll just have to take one more turn. It's fine. That's very low damage. I know he gets protection, but come on. Well, that was unfortunate. I can probably still finish them both off this turn if I get lucky. Yeah, this is not going as well as I would have hoped. That's fine. I got the bonus from Rabbit. Welcome to getting a decent turn count. Ah, all my moves are shit now. Yeah, in order to get through this, I'd probably need to spam Leisure Domain to get a good turn count on this one. But again, I'm not going to worry about the turn count thing until after my first run anyways. Okay, he is going to live because I have too much Pierce attacks. Wow, this is awful. Oh, come on. Let me actually target. Why? They have so much bulk. It's absurd. He healed. How did he heal? What? This guy will be dead, though. Yeah, I actually overkilled him, which is fine. It's gonna take me 11 turns to get through the first fight. Yeah. Can I just... He's defending anyways. Yeah, I don't know what's healing him. I'm assuming he has a passive that does that, but it shouldn't matter. There, 11 turns on the first fight. Did it. Hexnail most of the single target corrosions are worse than their normal ones. Hi, Euphors. How are you? Alright, 11 turns on the first one I know is very bad, but that's fine. Like, I've seen people do it in 9. The first one's obviously going to be harder because you don't have any ego ready. Alright. They are things that we've met at one point. This may be another such encounter, or they may be beings that we will meet at some point. Alright, this is the Slash team setup one. Who else here is Slash, actually? Other than those 4. I guess you have a lot of Slash, don't you? But yeah, I know I want those 4. You didn't even take damage. You have 1 good Slash move, though, so that's an option. What about you? Pierce. Yeah, okay. Yeah, actually, I'll just bring Otis again. That's fine. There's no AoE slash ego from what I know.
가보지.
So that works. Rolling R-Corp Ishmael? Yeah, why not? LCB Ishmael is probably better, but that's fine. Alright, we can ignore the guy in the back since he's just countering. Ebony's stem is Pierce,
뭔가
right?
의견 있나?
Yeah. What about... I know that this is Slash, but I'm not going to use it because it's bad. Who's getting targeted by this? Otis? Let's see if it'll let me redirect. Yeah, it will. Okay, good. I'm actually gonna, like... You are just gonna Cloud Cutter somebody. That's gonna be fun to watch. Nobody's targeting this guy yet. I can't redirect it. Hold on. No matter what, she's gonna get hit, which is fine, actually.
망설임이 없도록.
Nice instant stagger. That guy should be pretty close to dead. Yeah. So this fight's gonna be way easier than the first one, just because slash damage is so broken in this game. Case and point. I can literally ignore that guy and he will die as soon as he clashes with somebody now. This is Pierce, which is... it still staggered him. Okay. Don't care. Oh, I forgot she's fatal to slash. That's fine. Okay, he's actually attacking. You're weak to Pierce, I believe. I hate things that decrease when you roll heads. They're very annoying. You finish off that guy. I'll field command him because it's the most likely thing that's going to win in that. I don't think Hat kills him, so just eviscerate, and then we'll Cloud Cutter that guy too. Like, this is an easy fight. Until Ida shows up, obviously, but that's obvious. Moulinette is blunt, yeah. I don't know why. Really? Lived on one? I wasn't gonna kill all of them this turn anyways, but that's unfortunate. And this won't kill either. He's just not doing anything? He's not even staggered right now. Okay. Yeah, just stab him. Everybody else is just gonna kill this guy.
망설임이 없도록.
0? Alright. Thank you, Otis.
빈틈투성이로군.
I just came up with the dumbest theory. My man just gave up. It's true.
수 있겠죠? 배워냈어요.
There. Wave 1 done. How many waves are there, actually? I didn't look. 2. Okay. 4 plus 8. That is the least dangerous thing she can do, actually. Hang on. These guys are weak to Pierce, right? So I can Ebony Stem this turn, actually. We'll leave Ida for last because she's going to be the easiest to deal with once she's alone. Really wish I had Cloud Cutter, but Cloud Burst is still fine. Who are you targeting? Sinclair? Perfect. I'm going to claim his bones. Okay, now let's pick one of the small guys to ensure dies, and I think it's going to be this one.
직접 나서지.
Yeah, the overclock for Ebony Stem is worse than the normal version, by the way. So you don't want to overclock it, ever. But this is a scenario where I can actually use it consistently. Okay, that guy might just die. Because he hasn't been hit by Dismember. No, he has. Never mind. This guy's dead. Your bones are mine. This is going to be a 5-turn fight. Oop. Why does that do so much damage? Sanity damage. She's doing it again. Okay, that's fine by me. I'm going to exploit the gap, but I want to target with other things first. Cleave to kill that guy because you got bad moves rolled. Eviscerate and then exploit the gap, even though she resists one. That's still gonna work. Okay, maybe it'll be 6 turns. That's fine. This is what I hate about fighting Ida. She just does that sometimes. Almost staggered. There we go. Good. Did I forget to kill? No, I didn't.
배는 건 즐겁네요.
Yeah, these early fights, I mean, we already know what they all are, so they're not gonna be difficult. I didn't need to eviscerate that guy.
배운했어요.
I didn't. Never mind. And now we just kill. Because she's staggered. Which one of these slash series does the most damage? She can be insane. I mean, did you see the first fight that I did with her in the Chapter 2 end? She killed 2 members of my team and staggered a 3rd in 1 turn. How is Corrosion Stem worse? It has a better roll? Yeah, but it's more expensive and the original pretty much always beats everything anyways. Okay. That was really easy. That fight, I don't think, is ever going to cause any issues. It would be even easier if I ran Kurakuma Rhodia, but... Frog time. I have no idea how this fight works, and nobody should tell me. A sorrowful and gloomy cry is heard. As tempting as it is to stick around and hear its cry, we can't stay for too long. To reach the next station, there's no choice but to face it. Alright, I'm going to bring our strong team members for this, because this is going to be rough, probably. But this team actually does a pretty good job dealing with most threats. So,
나설만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
we should have just ran over the frog with Mephistopheles. Isn't it like the size of a building? Sad blue frog, bigger than expected. Alright, let's read what you're all about. I can't see any of the story. It's a Zayn called Blubbering Toad. Oh, it's making noises at me, too. Okay, so it looks like I probably want to destroy the eyes, if I had to guess. That's right eye, left eye, body, body. Alright, so I'll have 2 people cover the clashes against the body, and then we'll just start focusing on one of the eyes. I think is the easiest way to play this for now. He's also very slow. Yeah, just double target that, and then claim his bones, I guess. I feel like this is going to take a while just because I need to learn what it does.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
I mean, it's taking a lot of damage. It might be weak to Wrath, actually. It has 1500 HP. This is going to take a while. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take quite a while. I need to focus down one of the eyes just to get rid of it. And it'll make this go significantly faster. Your bones are mine. I really like this Synclet. That did... Okay, he resists Pride. That's understandable. That's both left eye... Right eye is not doing anything this turn. Alright, left eye it is then. Oh, I'm getting double targeted. That's 3 speed. Heathcliff doesn't really need to do it. I'm getting triple targeted. Bruh. Bruh. Like, this is... He is not being friendly today. Is what I've noticed.
재미는
let's see how
없겠지만
well that goes.
그렇게 할게요.
I'm gonna start using Ego in a second, but I want to make sure I know what I'm doing first. It doesn't seem that bad. Oop. Okay. That did a lot for ineffective damage. Like, okay, game. I'm sorry, did the eye heal? Or was that the one I didn't do much damage to, I think? Because there was one I didn't hit as hard. This is gonna take a while. He is chonky. A chonky boy. Oh, that's not good. Let's see. What's the best, like, leisure domain, probably? He lost an attack slot? Okay. Interesting. Really likes attacking Faust. On use, target loses SP. Ah! That would explain it, actually. Alright, I need to full target one of these. Which one is less dangerous? This one does less damage overall. Yeah, I can actually ignore Melty Eyeball, now that I've read what it does. So just full target this slot for now. It's bonus damage if I have sinking, which doesn't matter too much, because I don't have any. Grip. Okay, yeah, he is super tanky. This is gonna take a long time to kill. Before I get the eyes down, at least. Didn't even stagger him. I just don't know what he's weak to is all. I'm gonna get staggered. It's fine. Faust is not my favorite at the moment. What? Okay, that's interesting. She lifted the frog. How's it going, Scorp? Clash start target heals 5 SP? I don't know what constant means. I can probably still beat that in a clash. Oh, it's not doing anything with the eyes really right now. That's an AoE. Eyeball weight, it's targeting Sinclair. Alright. I can deal with that. Now would be a good time to full target the eyeballs then. I mean, Faust is gonna get absolutely destroyed if I don't take some of these hits, though, is the problem. You do that. Cloudburst, Eviscerate. I want to stagger one of the eyes and see what happens. I'm assuming it just gets staggered. Okay, that was the only clash I was in threat for losing. Constant just means that skill does no matter what. Read what the skill targeting Sinclair does? No. No, I will not. Oh! That was an interesting animation. Alright.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
I mean, it didn't seem to do anything, really. To be honest with you. Alright, let's take down that right eye. It's annoying me. And I should hopefully be able to do enough to finish it off this turn, at least. He really likes, hold on. Yeah, I have 43. That's 93% win rate. I just need 2 people to target those, and not you, because you're already low on sanity. That's not the best clash ever. It's fine. Okay, it didn't get staggered. Because the health bars are sometimes a little broken for abnormalities. Okay, it should hopefully die. 7! Oh no, it's dead. Alright, 1 eye down. I want a plush of this frog. I want it to be like one of those ones that you can squish and the eye just pops out. Alright, actually, from the look of it, it lowered the stagger threshold of one of the eyes. What has 17 rupture? What? Okay, cool. Oh my, that's not good. I don't know what... I'm assuming it would be Hex Snail if I, Yeah, I need her to clash in that case. Struggling no matter what, though, is the problem. But I need that SP. If I lose the clash, I also lose SP, so there's really no point in doing that. Thinking about it. Yeah, let's do those. Let's target the eye with everybody else. I'm out of ammo already. Heathcliff was not a good choice for this fight. The body has 17 rupture. Okay. Or not? No, the eye that I destroyed had 17 rupture. My bad. I don't even know what turn it is. I haven't been paying attention. Whoop. Did I? No, it's not staggered. Okay. How good is this? Very bad. That's annoying. Well, I need to kill that eyeball. So I'm gonna target the eyeball with most of these. Quick. Because I'm out of ammo anyways, it'll be more efficient if he just does damage that way. If you use an ego and promptly hit corrosion threshold thanks to frog skills, you will use the corroded ego. I mean, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, hold on. I can do this. Just to ensure that I win this clash. It's not really necessary, but... in theory, it's a helpful decision to make. Looks like it's weak to envy, but resistant to... I don't know, dude. Oh, that also hits the eye. I forgot about that. I need to be using my AoE ego on this fight. Because it actually hits multiple parts. For some reason, I wasn't doing that. There. Yeah, we gotta finish off the eyeball now. I think we're basically in the clear at this point. Because this will make both of the eyes be dead. And breaking the body doesn't seem like something that's realistically ever gonna happen, so I don't really care about continuing to attack a broken part. You can check his resist. Yeah, he's blind now. I don't know how this is gonna actually change the fight, but it's true.
이봐,
Smack.
버틸 자신 있어?
Yeah, that's so much more damage than I was thinking it would do. It's got 500 health left. Crap. No, that's the bad one. Alright. He is weak to envy. There's really nothing I can do about this. How many of my team members are weak to blunt? Alright, so he's gonna die.
제 검을 믿어주세요.
He'll be fine.
왔나요,
He's
단테님?
gonna die. He's gonna die. This is bad. You'll at least get a hit off first. Is there a way I can do that? Why does it say I don't target anything if I do that? No, I'm hitting all of them regardless. There's nothing I can do about it. This is unfortunate, but unavoidable. Just get to see cool animation. Like... Yeah, no, it's always gonna target them. I targeted one of the empty slots and it still hit them. Yeah, that didn't go well. It didn't stagger Hong Lu somehow, but it did stagger Greg, which sucks. Yeah, that's, maybe I just don't bring that ego to this fight. What? The toad had taken a deep breath, inflating its belly. A blue teardrop or two welled in its huge round eyes. This cavern will be filled with an air of gloom once its mouth opens. It would be best to knock the wind out of it. Gloom advantage. Ugh. I mean, no matter what, this is an 85% success rate, regardless of which one I pick. And these guys can't win. So, Sinclair it is, please. Thank you. I do worry that this might be a little cruel. Sinclair gut-punched the inflated vocal sac. Fark. A deflating sound rang out in the cave. Shrunk back to a slim shape, the toad sniffled. It must have been frustrated that it couldn't cry out loud like it wanted to. How gloomy. Though it might have left a bad taste, an opportunity is still an opportunity. So I'm assuming... Yep, it's staggered. Okay. Really unfortunate that Greg is staggered. Oh no, he gets unstaggered because for some reason abnormality events do that. Hold on, this does more damage. We're targeting the body. I'm not going to kill it this turn. There's no way. Maybe if I just use a ton of ego, but... Here, do it like this. And we'll representation emitter to get my sanity back up. Ooh, actually, I should lantern. Because it'll heal me.
정화.
This turn's not going to be great, though. This is the most damage I'm going to do to it. Smart Abno event also resets stagger thresholds? Yeah.
읽어줄까?
I don't know why it does that, to be honest, but I appreciate it for this specific instance.
모든 결과들은
So yes, I am speeding up the ego animations. That, I should just have used leisure domain there.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면.
Okay, now I actually have to deal with him. That's fine. Do leisure domain. That's the one that heals my sanity, right? Yeah. Good. We're through at this point. There's nothing else to stop me, really. It just took a long time. I don't know how many more turns it's going to take. Maybe this is the last one, actually. So I'm hitting him pretty hard this turn. He endures Pierce. That's cool. Bad that I want all abnormality battles to be like this. No, I think this is actually fine difficulty for them. Like, the difficulty here is good. I like it. I don't have a team that's good at fighting him is all. He's just barely gonna live. That's disappointing. I outspeed him though, so I just kill here, I think. Yeah, I just click win rate here because I just win as soon as Eviscerate goes off. Yep, he's dead. 12 turns! Railway's very fun if you're not going for turns. I'm not going for turns because I don't really care about the banner anyways. I'll try for it once on my own, but... Alright. Guido. Those are the ones that relentlessly chased us once before. Seeing them confront us yet again, why, it could almost make me sick. This is the first one that gives thread, which is very important. Blunt damage. Blunt damage is you, you, and... I mean, it's actually Faust. How much health is she on? 99? It could be really dangerous to bring Faust here. Should I just bring N-Corp Grotshammer instead? Like, the problem is that the best two identities I have for this fight are Faust and Greg, and they're both kind of weak at the moment. No, I'm not going to bring Don. Don't you want the slightly more bright than the other banner? No, not really. Again, I don't really care about the banner. I want to bring Greg because Greg heals himself anyways. And I can just spam Leisure Domain. So, he'll be fine. Fluid Sac would make this very easy, actually. Yo, thanks for the follow, Crimson Shazer. He's not even being targeted? Oh, they're index targeting. I mean, not index targeting. No, he is being targeted. What the heck? Doesn't matter which one I hit. Still just 2 waves. Yep, that's my best move there. Playing Surge. Kind of sucks that I have to start with predictive analysis, but that's fine. And Moulinet. Now, the problem with these guys is that they sometimes just roll a 13. They're one of those fights. That's okay, though.
직접 나서지.
Like I said, I mean, that was a good roll, though. Why does he have 250 health? He still almost got staggered by that. Expected 3 waves? No, I don't think there's going to be any 3-wave fights. Okay, all of those guys nearly got killed by that. Yeah, Leisure Domain just makes this fight absurdly easy, it looks like.
인간이 휘청거리는군. 죽음으로 참여하라. 헛! 정신이 물러.
I killed 2 of them on turn 1.
터졌군요.
That's a really solid start. And I have tons of ego resources for it, too. That's the best part. Hold on, did I have Eviscerate? No, okay. I need Eviscerate to heal. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all getting staggered here, but I want to target the big guy because he's gonna live a bit. He's got the most defense, anyways. Go after him. Little unfortunate that Riposte goes first. Oh, I staggered it. Sweet. Yeah, this is gonna be the easiest fight in the entire thing, I think.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
That guy'll live. I didn't hit him enough. I mean, they're all gonna live, actually, but that's okay. They'll all be staggered. Oh, they do whistle! Okay, that's annoying. I'm gonna Lantern, so that Greg can heal a bit. You can finish off that one. Mind Strike. Zealous Purge should kill that guy. Exploit the Gap by itself will be enough for that guy, but I want the...
탐구는 끝났어.
예측대로고. 쓰러졌다.
Hey, startup. How are you, Bingays? Okay, he's gonna live. That's annoying. Oh well. This will also give them 2 Fanatic instead of 1. That doesn't bother me. If I can get them all staggered for the whistle turn, it doesn't matter anyways. Really thought I would have been able to kill all of them there. Oh, he died to maggots. Okay. Perfect. Hello, Guido and his 3 men. There are only 3 of them, don't question it. Just sitting here thinking, do I have another melee ego? I don't have quite enough to use Mind Strike, unfortunately. I'm gonna pop an Odyssey, because why not? You know? It's not gonna do that much damage, but I didn't have a good blunt move in my lineup. That'll work there. Let's actually try to finish off the 2 in the back first. It'll be easier that way. The fewer enemies I need to deal with, the fewer enemies I need to deal with. That's a pretty easy answer, though. 27's not bad. And since it doesn't cost any sanity, it's definitely not as bad. What the heck? Why did he, like, attack when I hit him? That was a weird animation. Go, Greg, you're my best team member at the moment.
버틸 자신 있어?
Yeah, he's doing consistently 150 damage per turn, too. 1 stagger. And he's not even losing any sanity because he just gets it back from the clash. So I can just keep doing that. We can ignore the guy that's countering. Ooh, that looks fun. Which one of these guys do I want to kill with this? The one that has slightly more health. There we go. A little bit hammering because he's not being targeted by the mass attack. And I'll field command the other one. I had just enough charge to do Mind Whip. First time aboard the Manus Express? That is correct, Startup. We're maddening. Truly. He's gonna live. That's the most... Oh, no, he didn't. I'm so glad I brought Ishmael. You about to get a Crusade special whipped cream.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
I should have just Mind Whipped Guido, actually. Oh well. He didn't get staggered. What? I think he just dies if I roll all heads? Like, Mind Whip does so much damage. No, he just barely lived. Guido the Fanatic. I mean, I'm still just gonna Leisure Domain him. Because it's actually not a guaranteed clash win. Believe it or not. I do have Eviscerate, too. Snag Harpoon that guy since he has power up. Okay, this one's guaranteed to be dead. Do that against that guy. Yeah, let's just make sure that guy dies, actually.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
I didn't need to use drive. This should kill him now. Yeah, Be Cleansed of Sin rolls pretty high. Cromer did not do anything.
버틸 자신 있어?
True. How are you feeling the new Sanity to heads % ratio? It makes the game a lot easier, to be honest with you. But I do appreciate being able to land heads a lot more.
그 자식은
Makes some of the stronger
아직
one-coin
살아있을 거야.
skills actually good. Alright, now it's just these two. I don't have enough to Mind Whip right now, I'm not risking that. Maybe I don't Leisure Domain this turn. I think I'm actually just going to Eviscerate so I can get some HP back, because I'm still not at full HP. And he is still weak to Blunt, too. I'm going to need one more turn, I think. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't kill the guy at the bottom. There, he's staggered. I'm pretty sure I don't kill Guido here, actually.
예측대로군.
But that's fine. Oh, double stagger? Nice. Yeah, he lived. That's predictable. Okay, 8 turns. That seems fine to me. That doesn't redirect. Oops. That is such a bad move. I've never looked at that attack before, and it is so terrible. Why do they even have that?
탐구는 끝났어.
It's a 6-1. Okay, he's definitely dead. He's also definitely dead. There we go, that fight wasn't hard.
쓰러졌군.
The hidden sanity for Abno actually made it harder. Did it though? Oh, because the Abnos were taking advantage of sanity too, right? That's why they gave us a free 10 pull today. Alright, that's Telepole. This is one of the easiest fights in the game, probably, still. Telepole's weak to Gluttony. So, Roaring thunder shakes the air. Occasionally, the darkness is pierced by a purple bolt of lightning. The sound grows closer. The lights glow brighter. It becomes clear what awaits us. Yeah, I think Leisure Domain just continues. Knowing that this thing is weak to Gluttony is just very helpful here. I mean, I don't have another guy that has a good amount of Gluttony, to be fair, but I could just bring, like, you, because you do a lot of damage. Pre-Hotfix, this was one of the hardest fights in here because it got heads on all of its skills. That makes sense. Yeah, I only really have... I mean, I guess Sinclair has a good Gluttony skill, but at this point we're just trying to get it staggered and then go from there.
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
The passive is also just broken. Dawn has Gluttony. Shut up, mouth. I'm not bringing her. Leisure Domain's Corrosion is pretty good for guaranteed maggots. Yeah, but why? Alright, which one's the body and how much health does it have to get staggered? Oh. That's a lot more damage that I need to do, actually. Here. I'm gonna Ebony Stem as well. Because technically that's a bad idea, but it's gonna do more damage. That's a guaranteed win against that Clash. Whatever I do. This isn't, but it's close enough. I'm debating just doing what I normally do against this guy and just full targeting the body in one spot and seeing what happens. Though I'm... Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do that. Hold on, can I just... What's the corrosion do? AoE target 3 slots, AoE targets 3 slots, inflict 2 bleed and paralysis. Is it more... No, I'd be doing less damage if I corrode here, because my sanity's too high. Just go. This fight's still probably... Resist? I thought he was weak to Gluttony. Did they change it? Oh no, because he resists Pierce. Never mind. Alright, we'll take some damage here.
승리를 위해서라면.
That's fine. 5 damage? Are you kidding me? What? Was I wrong? Is it not weak to gluttony at all?
버틸 자신 있어?
No, it is. That did bonus damage. That was weird. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't do that then. I'll take a bit of damage. We should be fine though. I have tons of HP to spare at the moment. Okay, don't do that again. Good. Good to know. I could Wishing Karen. Oh, it's weak to blunt. Why is everything in this game weak to blunt damage? Isn't Wishing Karen pierce for some reason?
것은 어떻소?
Yeah, I don't know why this is pierce. Whatever, I'm still gonna use it. Because I want to beat these clashes and not have to worry about it. You know? Okay, you can't do anything, but you can just... I can't redirect anything. What? What? Hold on. Pardon me? What is happening here? It's forcing me to target this slot for some reason. Wishing Karen is auto-aim. That's dumb. Okay, I'll use the other one then. Auto-aim is my least favorite mechanic in this game, actually. No, no, no. You just use Leisure Domain every single turn. There's no reason not to.
직접 나서지.
This is gonna slow me down. He wants to throw his rocks in the back, and he won't let you change that. It's very dumb. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I still feel like as soon as the body becomes excuse me. As soon as the body becomes staggered, we're basically through. Just like normal, because this fight has always been easy. Okay. No idea why Karen is like that. Yeah, some of them are like that.
버틸 자신 있어?
It doesn't make too big of a difference most of the time, though. Okay, that was the one I was worried about. He should be staggered now. Alright, there's the Howl. I can redirect that. So I will. I'm using up all of my gluttony. I don't want to attack the telepole, because if I attack the telepole, then he gets afflicted with paralysis, and that's never a good thing. Yeah, just keep hitting the body for now. Ooh, I could do that. Hold on. That's actually really good. I don't know if hitting the person matters. I have never figured out this thing's passives. I know somebody explained it before, but I just don't remember. I know that hitting the pole inflicts you with paralysis, so you don't want to do it. That's about as far as I've gotten.
그렇게 할게요.
That is not doing as much damage as I would like.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
No, I don't know what it means. Oh, I did hit the pole. That's fine. He'll be okay. Alright, half dead on turn 3. We'll probably have this done by turn 5 then, in that case. Oh, it's actually not paralysis. It's a different debuff called shock. I don't like being double targeted like this. It's fine though. We'll just keep spamming Leisure Domain as long as we can. And somebody's got to deal with the mass attack. Which I can just telepole it. I know this won't do much damage, but I do not want to get hit by that. Cloud Burst on whatever is attacking you. There it is. Moulinet on whatever is attacking you. There it is. Actually, I can do either of them because you're redirecting, and then Field Command the last one. Yeah, I think we should only need 2 more turns, hopefully. The body is still the only part that actually attacks. I think it's actually weak to Sloth, because that did a lot of damage. Give the
이봐.
dog steroids.
버틸 자신 있어?
He is a lot stronger just HP wise in this. Okay. Thank you. Oh, it's because I inflicted sloth fragility. That's why I was doing so much with that. I actually rolled tails at 45 sanity. That's impressive. He's howling twice. What? That's the first time I've ever seen that. Is this blunt damage?
뭔가 의견 있나?
No, that's slash damage. You take one of the howls and whoever can do... What is that type of
왔나요,
damage?
단테님?
Pierce. That sucks. Okay. The Odyssey, then, is the other one for that. You are somehow not out of ammo. Okay. Good. This one is not going to win this clash, probably. But I'll still try. Same goes for this. Excuse me. The game lags just a little bit. I'm on my second time since I failed par. I still do not care about par, really. And again, for everybody here, once we're done with this, you're gonna vote on which identities I pick from the shop. Because there are a few that I don't have. Actually, I might just have you vote on which one I don't take. Because I'm gonna have enough to get 2 of them, probably. And I'm gonna have all of them eventually anyways.
버틸 자신 있어?
But mainly I'm doing this so that I can uptie them, since I'll have enough thread from this to uptie both. Okay, he's done howling now. And I am out of leisure domains. That's bad. But I'll deal with it. This turn might actually just suck. Yeah, exploit Gat. And Cloud Cutter. That's a nice one to have. I need to actually win, though. Yeah, we're having pretty good luck here. I'm assuming abnormality clashes are always 50% on the coins, right? After the change. And I'm getting unlucky. And I'm getting unlucky. Okay, sorry, Yisang. This is gonna hurt. It did 4 damage. I don't know what I was worried about. I will need 7 turns for this guy. That's fine. Because he's not gonna get staggered, I don't think. You sure you can stand after this?
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요?
Yeah, I just barely didn't kill. Unfortunate, but the fight's over now.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
I only had 1 bullet. Okay. Is he being worried for the enemy's health? Not really. Could have used Roseate Desire to force the win since you would have had a billion lust anyways. That's probably true, yeah. Alright. Robot that I... This is the robot, right? Because I know what the 3 abnormalities they added to this were, and the robot's one of them. Time for the funny. It seems the thunderous hums still linger. No, that's incorrect. The sound is similar, but not quite the same. The scent of rust, stains, and burnt meat brushed past us. Okay, I'm gonna take the other ones now, because... Well, I'm still gonna take Greg, because he's amazing regardless. But the other guys kind of need a break at this point. You know, we can take N-Corp. 0 Gloom. Yeah, Gloom is like the one attack type I didn't bring much of. Just because I don't have very many identities that use it. I mean, change the announcer? I don't want to. I don't like the characters talking in my ears every turn. I don't think that this is a nothing there aberration. I don't know, I guess I'll see its name. KQE1J23. Oh yeah? Oh, it uses charge. Uh-oh. That's a 5 to 13. That's a threatening attack. They have the same code? What, 23? That's the name of... Oh, yeah! 620 is nothing there, isn't it? I mean, I still don't know what its name is supposed to be, but I wish I could read the stories here, because having to redo this to get those is going to be annoying. Alright, these are all 513s. This one's a 610, but don't worry about it. Let's find out things about him. Hold on, who do I want to clash? I could leisure domain one of them, because that's easy. Does it have another body? No, it's just got a body. It doesn't really have any parts, per se. I want to make sure my best attacks are clashing, though. Execution, so hammering. Retarget leisure domain to the center. Part? Oh! Oop. Hold on. I forgot I can't actually redirect any of those guys. Go. He endures either blunt or lust. He's endured to blunt and pride. Okay. So he doesn't... Okay. Thank you. He doesn't resist lust, he resists pride and blunt. I didn't see the damage number there.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
6. Yeah, he definitely resists blunt, I'd say. That's problematic. I have mostly blunt in this team. This is gonna take a while then. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure I clashed with all of his attacks. Game. He's still just doing the same things. Once he hits a certain amount of charge, he'll do something else, though. Can you change identities once you enter the train? No. No, you cannot. Yeah, there's the only body part. What is this? Is that just showing me that there's another row? Yeah. Okay. What have I learned so far? He's weak to pierce and lust. Resistant to blunt and wrath. Okay, well, I do have a good amount of pierce in here. The gripping is a perfect move for this fight, then. I'm not going to use leisure domain now that I know that. He's only got 1 speed. Devoted hammering. I want to know if he's weak to pride as well. 6-0. What? Okay, so Pierce looks to be the damage type for this fight.
참여하게 되리라.
At least. So once I have Eviscerate, we're going to do a lot. Yeah, he's weak to that. It's still not doing a good amount, but Gaze will help. Yeah, he's just weak to Pierce. He doesn't resist Pride. It's just don't use blunt attacks against him, is all. Now we should be able to finish him up pretty quick. Excuse me, you're not supposed to have any power gain right now, sir. Okay, that's different. Oh, because he's at about 10 charge. Please cooperate. That's an 8+4. That's actually scary. 7+2. That's less scary, I guess. Do I have any Pierce Ego in this team?
고회는 나중에.
I know that Hexnail is.
말씀을 받도니.
All of his are blunt. Okay. Lantern.
싸우자는 건 아니지?
Sorcerer with Flames is... I mean, Slash is still okay. Okay, it's just Lantern. Which I will gladly use against one of these, because I don't want to get hit by that. This turn is gonna suck, actually. Like, my rolls were not good, page-wise. Can I? Okay, good. I just want to win the clash. And that should win the clash. You can't redirect anything, so...
거치적거리지만 마.
He rolled a 12. God, that is a scary number that you can roll.
통화하나
It's library player side.
읽어줄까?
I just want to win the clash. I didn't see anything that said unclashable, but sure. I haven't come across an unclashable attack yet. There it is. Okay. That won't do very much. Yeah, we're fine. Oh. Wait, what? Hold on. Becomes staggered for 3 turns. If it's staggered, remove the status. Oh, I see. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. But I get it. I'm assuming he doesn't die,
거치적거리지만 마.
because it's just a status. But I guess it's possible that he dies from this effect if I don't stagger him. Why I'm not doing any damage? What? He has 5 protection. Bruh. Now he has 5 fragile, I see. Okay. So stagger him now is what I just read. Hold on. As much damage as possible. He resists wrath. No, I actually think that Focus Strike is going to do more. Perfect time for Eviscerate to show up, by the way. Please get staggered. Wait, where does staggered level go? What? Why did it just disappear? I'm not going to be able to stagger him this turn. There's no way. I didn't even know what damage I was trying to get to. That didn't even stagger him. Okay. Good 1 turn to stagger it. I can't stagger if it has 5 protection and fully heals before that. There was really nothing I could have done about that. I don't see... He has a lot of debuffs. I'm going to Hex Snail this turn. Because that's just an amazing move. And he's weak to Pierce too, so this is even better. Hex Snail is such a good ego. It did 22 damage. Don't worry about it. No. Having the Pierce Fragility there is also nice, but it's not going to matter too much. I'm assuming he does that move whenever he gets above 10 charge. Okay, you're not going to do much, so just take one of the hits. The Lantern this turn. I'm at full health, though, so it wouldn't really do anything. Ooh, that looks fun. That. I'm still really not concerned with turn timing. I don't have the IDs I would need for that anyways. W Dawn is too powerful for damage. Stab, stab. It's okay, we'll get him before he does 3 of that move. No. Annihilate Heretics is so good. And I never roll it for some reason. I never have it as an option. Alright, here it comes again. That last move, huh? And this also makes it so that whoever's getting hit by it can't really do anything if they're under speed as well. So at least I'll get an attack off first in this case. No. The other 2 things are only a little annoying. Lantern the last one. But I can target this slot still. It doesn't actually say that it can't be clashed with, by the way. talking about? Oh, yeah, because she's faster, right? Yeah, it doesn't say that it can't be clashed with. He's using a different move. Oh. So I do want to ego and beat it, then. It's a 16 plus 6. That's a really high roll, actually. Hold on. What type of damage is it? Blunt? Nobody here resists... Actually, you resist blunt, don't you? Hang on. In that case, do that. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do about this hit. I guess I could do this. That's pretty likely to win that.
정화.
Hit it with what is cast? No, because I don't want to use what is cast. What is cast is not a very good attack. It hinders you with the passive. It's one of the weird ones that is just bad. It does a lot of damage, but then it actually makes your fight harder afterwards. Excuse me, game. I'm stupid, aren't I? Okay, so what happened there was I forgot that Ryoshu doesn't have enough speed to clash with it. So I guess we're just dealing with that. Yeah, there's no way I can stagger it, which is really, really annoying. We're not going to use our strong pierce moves because I know it gets fragile next turn. Is that an eviscerate? That is an eviscerate. No, it's a dismember. That's disappointing. Oh well. Look, alright. I am not immune to being dumb sometimes, but there's no way this kills. So... Yeah, I don't see any way for it to be possible to stagger him when he does this. He has way too much protection to get to that. Okay. It is blunt damage, so it's going to do a lot of damage. Can I kill him before he does it, though, is the question. Maybe. My lantern will do more damage. That's really unfortunate. I'm getting not good ego for this.
거치적거리지만 마.
Again, having never done the fight before, I think that went pretty alright. That did a lot of... It might die. There's a very low chance that it dies. You can redo the train. Yeah. There's nothing saying you can't. And I didn't kill it. That's fine. She should easily survive this. Yeah. And then I just won't bring her next fight. That's easy. Okay, it has 30 health and 14 bleed. I didn't even get staggered. Okay. Sure. I'm actually just gonna representation emitter. Because I don't want to get hit again, so... It's definitely dead this turn, though.
정화.
Yeah, 14 stacks of 8 bleed.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
It's a really long fight. That took a long time. There. Oh, captivity running out just unstaggers you? Okay, cool. Interesting. We're almost halfway done. No, we're... Yeah, after this fight, we're halfway done. That is Ichthus. This one actually worries me. This guy tends to be a pain in the butt. I think this is the boss that's weak to Gluttony. Because Telepole isn't. I messed it up by thinking it was the other way around. Oh boy, Ichthus, huh? That's true, they can just have different weaknesses. You're right about that. I have a ton of lust. If I wanted to use Roseate Desire, this would be the fight to do it in. Many reflections and refractions were suffered. Vertigo induces the urge to tear my head off. Managing to hold in the impossible impulse to vomit, a being came into sight that made me glad that my urge stopped as a mere thought. Yeah, I actually don't know. I haven't been paying enough attention. I cannot bring Faust. That's for sure. He does a lot of blunt... He does a lot of blunt damage. I know that. So I really don't want to bring characters that are weak to blunt. What are you weak to? Slash? That works. This fight's a pain, but I feel like it's actually going to be easier in here. I should bring Kurakumo, Ryoshu. Yeah. You can come with... Actually, I don't really want to bring Heathcliff to this because he is weak to blunt. What are you weak to? That works. Who's the last one that we bring here? I feel like it's still Greg, but if Greg dies, we're gonna be in trouble later. Let's bring Ryoshu. Rhodia. I'm bringing her a lot, too, actually. La cucaracha. Oh, water. Why is he so large? He only has 800 health? That's barely stronger than in Luxcavation. This is the dangerous attack. I am going to snag Harpoon once. Against it. Clap. I mean, there's nothing I can do about sanity issues here. Moonlinet outrolls if it rolls heads, so I'm not worried about that. So what is this? We'll just deal with the... What? Hold on. I redirected the wrong one. Which Abno is this? This is Headless. Refracted Headless Ichthus. Yeah, always roll before buying stuff. I want to check the offense level of those. 59? Well, what am I supposed to do about that, is the thing. So what? That's +4 power against me, I think. No matter what. And there's literally nothing I can do about it. So, yeah, I guess we just hope we roll high. Because what am I gonna do against that, chat?
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Yeah, that's 5 power he gets from that. If I could stagger the legs, that would be sweet. But I don't think I attacked any of them enough. Yeah, we're fine. Look, we're rolling heads on everything. We're still good. Okay, you're not, because I forgot that you don't roll that high. Okay, thanks. That's not going to do that much damage. 12 is fine. This isn't going to do much. I know for... Wait, what? I thought it resisted wrath. Okay, fair enough.
그 자식은
Now, using Snag Harpoon here could actually seriously hurt in the long run. It's resistant to Gloom. Or anyone else asks. Oh, seriously? Why are you doing this to me? The right leg is staggered. I could just destroy it if I wanted. I need to make sure the claps aren't... I hate the attack power down part of this, to be honest with you. Water Blossom Star. I could do 4th match as well. No, this is a waste of my sanity. I need to hit these. That's the problem. Pressing sack is always the most dangerous move he has, no matter what. Purge. Are you getting targeted? Yes. Well, I guess I'm using what is cast, because there's nothing else I can beat that with. Tail Whip, what are you weak to?
싸우자는 건 아니지?
I don't like that. 10 to 55. Yeah, okay. Alright, here goes all of my ego resources, I guess.
탐구는 끝났어.
This is fine. You gotta see it of purpose. Think about it. What's his cast downside? Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter if there's only one enemy. You're right about that. That was 31 damage. That wasn't bad. I'm gonna get hit by Blood Cannon next turn, and there's nothing I can do about it.
여행엔 목적이
So if I have to pick a character to lose here, it's gonna be Rhodia anyways, because, I mean, she's not done that much so far. I should have just brought Kurokuma Rhodia instead of N-Corp. Okay, I staggered the other leg. That's good. Though it always using 5 attacks. We're not doing bad damage. For some reason I thought it was resistant to most of these attack types. And this is hitting the one I staggered.
당신을 인도해주진 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
Oh, I killed one. Good. That's actually really good. That'll make this easier. Who is it hitting? Do you resist blunt?
탐구하는 것은
No,
어떻소?
you're weak to blunt. I gotta redirect this into somebody who's resistant to blunt. There's no way I'm beating it in a clash. It's a 15 to... It's a 20 to 25. So in theory, I can actually beat this in a
뭔가
clash.
의견 있나?
And you resist blunt, so you're the best option for it. If he min rolls, I beat this. Yeah, it is weak to Pierce. You're right about that. The broken part doesn't matter. What is this? Oh, that's the tail. Okay. Pressing sack again. I'm just going to force for the flames to get rid of that. I'm not using Snag Harbor. Oof. Can I redirect off of you? Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Never mind. You resist blood, right? Yeah, never mind then. Doesn't matter. Just damage the tail, I guess. There's not really anything I can do about Ishmael here. Though it is favored, so I get a clash bonus, actually. Is this favored? Oh, it's neutral. Okay, so that doesn't matter. You two are going to go after the tail. See if I can't destroy it. I mean, I can't. Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh, well. Oh, it was Pierce damage? Oops. None of my guys resisted Pierce. I think every single person on my team took neutral from it, so... That's fine. Otis can sit out for one fight. It won't matter. Nice animation, bud. Good. Right leg staggered again. No, it's not staggered again. I'm blind. Okay, now it's just clapping. These are the weak claps. No, they're not. Wait, what? I thought after you broke a body part, the attacks are weaker. Oh, it's weak to every damage type. Okay. Cool. Didn't realize that. I don't know what the blue... Oh, it just heals health. That's fine. Body is staggered? Yo. We could do a ton of damage this turn if we wanted. Though I'm going to take a ton of damage if I do that. How do you slash damage up? What? Excuse me? Okay. Okay, like... Oh, it is the weaker ones. Never mind. The tail isn't staggered. If I wanted to just do damage this turn, I would just full target the body. But, you're getting double targeted, bruh. I don't like using this ego specifically, but in this case I will make an exception, because I don't want to get hit by that. I'm very tempted to just send it. Like... I hate powerful clap. It is the most annoying move in the game, I think.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Alright. Wasn't much I could have done about that one. I'm not going to be able to bring any of these characters to the next fight. They're just not going to have enough HP to make it through. Okay. Okay. That still only did 10 damage somehow. Ow! Okay. I'll take the 5% min roll. That's acceptable. But future, you handle the consequences? No, because I need some of these guys is the problem. I need Otis to stay alive to get through this. God, that roll's so high. What is... Weak resist damage boost? Boost the damage of attacks against weak resistances by 20%? What? Why do I have 20 of them? What came from that? What did I do to get that bonus, actually? I legitimately do not know how that... It's the base ego passive. He's base ego. I have to read this. I've never looked at this ego. When hit by an attack, gain 5 bind and deal 20% damage when it... Oh. That's not bad. I mean, you still have to get hit, but it's not bad. Also, I'm gonna get hit again. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Because I'm very unlucky. This is like really bad. I don't have any moves that I need in order to be able to survive these hits. I'm actually about to use Roseate Desire. No, that's a terrible idea. That rolls so bad. Hold on. Give me Ardor Blossom Star. I need to block the slash damage from somebody. I can't do any other ego. Okay, in that case, you target that and you're just gonna get hit again. You resist slash at least.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
I have an idea that might be good in tank with G-Corp Otis.
따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
At this point, G-Corp Otis is just gonna be worse than 7 Otis. They're both supports, but 7 Otis's support is so much better. Only 18 damage? I almost just broke whatever body segment that was. Please don't get staggered. Unfortunate. That's fine. Yeah, this is this next fight might be rough. Just because I can't bring these guys with. That's a lot of body pressing. My speeds are 7 and 6. That is awkward, to say the least, here. This might be enough to just finish him off. Yeah, I don't know what the ×2 means. Like somebody asked earlier, I do not know what that means. I might take a lot of damage here, but that's struggling. I absolutely cannot make that clash then. Alright, let's just hope that the first 2 hits kill him. Because if they do, then I don't need to worry about the rest anyways. Yeah, it'll kill him. We're good. That almost just killed it by itself. I did not need to use Ebony Stem at all. Oh well. Means the slot gets hit twice by AoE. Oh. That's like the most reasonable explanation anybody's ever said for that. And it makes sense too. That only took 6 turns actually. That wasn't bad. We're still not doing good for turn. What is my total turn count at right now?
망자들이 좋아하는 시간이죠. 단테 씨는 언제 주무시나요?
That. Yeah, because there's 300 free lunacy here. And then there's the notifications, obviously. Okay, yeah, first thing we're doing is this one pull on the Heathcliff banner, because I can do it. See how good Otis is? Judging by her abilities, she's pretty good, yeah. I wouldn't call her, like, broken overpowered or anything. I really got another 2-star. Oh, okay, it's the worst one. Good. Alright, first one, obviously, is the one paid one that we're doing. If I don't get her with all the free lunacy I have, we're just gonna do shards. Because I have enough shards. By far. But yeah, it looks like Otis is gonna be pretty good. I don't know if she's a top tier or not, but that's just because Sloth is not that good of a type. Oh yeah, there's the last two Liu identities, is Yi Sang and Faust. So we've got our ticket. Confirm. How much you want to bet we're not going to get her in these 40? Never mind. Okay, whatever. That is a lot of good in that poll,
한 잔
actually.
함께 하시죠. 따뜻해질 거예요.
Clever, that was a 10 poll ticket. That was not a 1 poll ticket. Oh, I didn't actually get her. Never mind. It was Sinclair. My bad. Yeah, that was a 10 poll ticket. For the record. There's also this, which I literally couldn't care less about. For the record. Alright. We've got 4,100 free lunacy. I'm only going to use free lunacy on this. Because I want to save my paid ones for the daily polls. I'm willing to bet we're just not going to get it from the polls because that's my luck. I wouldn't be surprised if we got the ego, though. That is a terrible, terrible bunch. Alright, 2 more. Like, this is going about as how I would expect it to. Well, I'm getting a lot of 2 stars. What the heck? And they are all Hong Lu, of course. Alright. I could do 2 more regular polls after this, but I think I'd just wait. Wow. Awful. Okay. Brilliant. 100% brilliant. Yeah, let's do our 2 smaller polls with this as well. I don't see... Nah, I'm just gonna save them. Okay. "100% gonna get her." Got all the new stuff at my first 10, what the hell? I got a dupe Sinclair 3-star. Ladies and gentlemen, Cowpoke Otis. I do think she looks like a cowboy. Anyways, now that that's done, we need to equip all of the new stuff and uptie it. Because, yes. Uptie. Yeah. And I want to look at these too. Because I've never seen them. Is Burn Team good now? I don't know what you mean by good. The Burn identities were always good, but a team, I have no idea. W Dawn is very good. Not overpowered, but very good. Your combat technique must be that of the Zwei. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've always struggled to best you in combat, so I tried turtling up a bit this time. While the idea on its own is commendable, would you remind me of the name of the weapon you're holding? Oh, this is a rapier. That is a sword whose blade is critically thin, while the Zwei's weapons are thick and large. Oh, are they? It's those characteristics that allow their members to defend and counter with ease. To imitate it with a slender weapon will doubtlessly prove to be difficult. Oh. For instance, I myself am adopting the Sphinx techniques. Ooh. 5 association mention. That isn't common. Huh? Really? Ah, now that you mention it, I actually can kind of see the similarities. The basics are all you need to borrow. To copy a known method faithfully is to leave yourself open for its known countermeasures. The child continued as he slid his sword back into its sheath. Constant observation is key. An existing art cannot be made yours until it has been adapted beyond mere imitation or mirror image. I suggest you study the fundamentals by observing once more. Thank you very much. Finished with his advice, the child stepped outside. Said child, Yi Sang, was consistently respected by visitors and colleagues alike, and I'm sure you can see why. He may appear cold and uncaring, but he never shied away from giving valuable advice where it was needed. The cafe is good. Of course, he didn't think much of it. Yeah, I've never looked at the 7 association identities before. Because, well, I've never needed to. Gloom, skill 1 is good. This skill 1 in particular is not very good. Like, it's a 4 to 10 with 0.65 growth and inflicts 2 rupture on heads. That is just okay, to say the least. Skill 2, Gluttony, 5 to 9. Clash Wind inflicts 3 paralysis next turn, which is very good. And Second Coin inflicts 1 fragile next turn on hit. If the growth wasn't very low, this would be fantastic. And Skill 3 is a 5 to 14. With on hit +1 to count of effect applied by the last coin. What? So, defense is a guard, who cares? This is a really weird skill. I know this skill is not bad, but does he even... He does have pierce skills, okay. The 3rd coin on the move? Oh, that might actually make more sense. So it'd be 3 pierce for agility. That makes more sense, actually. Yeah. Gluttony Resonance in a clash, the opponent has -2 clash power. And 3 Gluttony, 1 ally with the highest max HP gains +1 clash power in a clash. Okay. So they changed how this is worded a bit. But yeah, this is alright. Part 2, I'm actually gonna play the story for Arcorp Ishmael because I never did that on stream, and I'll give my opinions of her too. Because Arcorp Ishmael is strange. The note started with a simple inquiry. Arcorp's architecture is strange. A nest's architecture usually bears some resemblance to those adjacent to it, but I can't identify any similarity between Arcorp's buildings and its neighbors, J-Corp, S-Corp, and T-Corp. Rather, it is closer to W-Corp's design than anything else. I searched the city and the library for answers, but no one seems to know why. Hey, Scarfy. I write this journal to find the reason why. One thing's certain, there had to be an R-Corp preceding the current wing. The child wondered what kind of singularity the old R-Corp possessed and why they shut down. And by tracing its tracks... To find that, I must get my hands on info about the old R-Corp. She's sure that she'll find a lead on what she is seeking. As for what that may be, well, it's not the most enjoyable thing to discuss right now. Perhaps another time, if we find the chance to. On to the next mission. For now, watching this child who dry swallows painkillers should be telling enough. What's her face? Who cares? That's really good growth, actually. Hold on. I just didn't give any opinion on this. So, this is a 3 to 13 first skill, which is crazy, but the growth isn't that good, and also it forces you to get heads to gain charge. Flaying Surge is a 6/16, which guarantees charge and inflicts sinking. I don't really think sinking is that important of a status effect, personally. But the big thing is Mind Whip, which is a 2 to 17. Wait, no, that's not how math works. 2 to 22. Spends all charge if at less than 10 charge, it targets a random unit and it's unopposed. This thing does so much damage, but this effect makes you never able to use it. Gloom Resonance at the start of the combat phase, lose 15 SP and gain Gloom Resonance divided by 3 attack power up next turn. And then Gloom Owned, one ally with the lowest SP deals 10% blunt damage, which is irrelevant. So, Ishmael is very average to good, in my opinion. Mostly because Flaying Surge is a 1 coin, but that's because 1 coins are never good. And, I mean, the defense does not matter. Anyways, I'm actually going to uptie this now.
이미 예상하고 있었지.
Yeah, I don't think that Ishmael's ArcCorp one... It feeds her own ego. Okay? It doesn't feed Ardor Blossom Star at all. Anyways, Ryoshu 7 Association. How is this going to look? Yeah, she has one Wrath. Oh, yeah. You're using a Mind Whip at most once per battle. It does not feel Ardor Blossom Star at all. Anyways, why do you even bother staying in the 7? NM. The child was always harsh to others' questions. While her snappish replies weren't a result of meticulous calculation, the 7 Association nevertheless took an interest in that trait of hers. Information dissymmetry. Although the 7 Association specializes in gathering intelligence, it's never easily shared its knowledge with others on principle. In that sense, the child could be seen as someone discreet about her info, a woman of few words, if you will. Of course, that wasn't necessarily her intention. It's far more likely that the child just needed an excuse to swing her sword. Watch and learn. The child lifted her weapon with an unorthodox posture and got to work. Each spot targeted and touched by her sword was peeled, cut, sliced, strewn, hacked. Peak art created through swordsmanship. She left a lump of flesh that could no longer be recognized as a human in her wake. I've heard that 7 Yisang is better than this one, but the growth rate on these attacks is very high. Like, very high. Slash is a blunt move. Hey! This is the most confusing name, but also it's not, because I've explained this before, but the attack damage type is based on the motion, not the actual force of the attack. It's just better than Yisang's, because it's on hit instead of on heads. Skill 2 is Pride. That is a 4 to 16, which is very lame, because it's a 1 coin. Skill power plus 2 against units with Slash Fragility, which is very specific. Gain attack power up next turn, inflict defense level down on hit. That is so mediocre. Especially since Pride's only, like... The only payoff to Pride is, Faust's Zayn Ego. Like, there are not any really good Pride Ego aside from that one in the game right now. And literally, you have all of them at the start of the game. There's no Pride Ego that you have to unlock through any means. It's unfortunately one of the... I mean, the moves that it gets are good, but... It's whatever. She has a counter that's Gluttony, which means nothing to me. Skill 3, Swash, 4 to 19, is that? That's pretty good rolls. Clash Wind, the skill inflicts 2 additional Slash Fragility on hit. On the first die, inflicts 3 Slash Fragility. Why does this say additional? Just say 2 Slash Fragility. Oh, because it's next turn, that's why. This is very meh, but she's insanely fast. Oh yeah, I saw this earlier. Hold on. 5 Gluttony owned, deal 10% slash damage. 4 Gluttony owned, 1 ally with the lowest max HP inflicts 1 Rupture. This is actually a really good support passive in Gluttony comps. People were complaining that it prompted them to convert. Oh yeah, no. That is exactly why. Somebody pointed this out in Discord earlier, but Yisang's speed is 5 to 8. I have no idea why. It's very, very high speed. Liu Honglu should be next. People are saying that this is going to be better than the other Honglus, and that's just not true in any way. Oh, the game almost disconnected.
그렇군요. 언제쯤 말을 꺼내시나 기다리고 있기는 했답니다.
Alright, Liu Honglu. Well, do you like the taste, Miss Faust? Yeah, so we know all 5 of the Honglu identities now. The last 2 are Faust and Yisang. I'm assuming there's going to be 5 for each organization. because for those who don't know, all the N Corp stories that we have so far doesn't include story number 3. For some reason. So there is another N Corp identity, but I'm assuming they're not going to add it for a while because it seems like they wouldn't. Despite the intense scent, the taste is essentially blank. Is this physically possible? The child's eyes sparkled with a hue of jade. Although his eye always had that color, it would sometimes shine brighter than usual, as it is now. Exactly. That's the wonder of this vintage tea. The child exclaimed excitedly. This is the highest quality pu'er, supplied exclusively to my family, fermented for more than 2 decades in the ideal environment. It's nigh priceless. The other child, seated next to them, coughed a couple of times as he choked on the tea. I must wonder, though, is there a good reason to pay such a stiff price for this, for lack of a better word, scented water? Haha, it's just that the taste is too subtle for a tongue oversaturated by cheap stuff. A wave of cold, almost real enough to cool the tea, seemed to surround the table. Of course, the tea was as warm as ever. Ahem, I do believe that we haven't gathered here simply to mull over tea. His reminder breathed some vitality back into the gathering. Right, of course. To hazard a guess, you wanted to speak about the last mission, yes? That's correct. More specifically, it's about your left eye. The child drank his tea as he maintained a beaming smile. A subtle hint of an enigmatic emotion seemed to blend into his face. I suppose my eyes tend to glow bright. It's no surprise that you would be curious. While the human eye does function similarly to the lens of a camera, it does not come with the ability to emit varying amounts of light. The white-haired one frigidly cut off the other child's slyness. Even if it were a prosthetic eye, there are still grounds for suspicion. Why would such an affluent individual, one able to treat guests with such expensive tea, settle for such a noticeably mechanical product? I can't do much about what I was born with. To them, I was a gem of a child. There was a slight tremble to the child's words, but it wasn't noticed by his visitors at the table. And it was certainly an auspicious thing. The child feared, for he had no way of knowing when his eye might flash. Chromers in the railway? I'm assuming there's a lot of things in the railway. By the way, there's no spoilers tag on the stream. Anyways, 3 to 6 speed is alright. Warm up. That is 3 to 10, which is bad. Like, really bad for a 2-coin first skill. Heals 3 SP, which is the important part, and second coin inflicts 1 burn. It's 3 to 11. It's still bad. It's still a bad first skill, because the growth is not good either. It's interesting that it's Gloom, though. Both of the other Liu identities were Lust, Sloth, Wrath, and this one is Gloom, Lust, Wrath. So, it's got a different one, at least. Skill 2, that is a 6 to 10. Okay. On hit, inflict 1 burn. If target already has burn, inflict 2 burn. So, 1 burn, but if they have burn, you inflict 2. Second die, on hit, inflict 1 burn count, which is the important part. At 30 plus SP, inflict 1 more. At 45 plus SP, inflict 2 more. So this is how you inflict burn count. Mersault could do this with his 3rd skill, but it wasn't as efficient as this is. Either way, this is a really good skill 2. It's the same rolls as Stalwart Stance, which is Mersault's skill 2 in Liu. Skill 3, 5 plus 6 with 2 coins. That means that is a 5 to 17, which is not bad rolls for a 2-coin. No, this is a really good 2-coin roll, actually. But the problem is it has Faust Syndrome. If you roll 2 tails, you just die. It's not nearly as powerful as that one, because the rolls are not only worse, but the growth is also worse. First coin, on hit, inflict 1 burn. If target already has burn, inflict 1 burn count. 2, heads hit, heals SP, and on hit, if target has 6+ burn count, raise stagger threshold by 30% of damage dealt. Who cares? Like, this skill... Raising stagger threshold is always good, because it just makes it so you can stagger first. But, I mean, 6+ burn count, even with his skills inflicting burn count, is not going to happen very much. Because this is count-based, not potency-based. If it was potency-based, this would be a lot better. Which I'm assuming why... Yeah, the guard passive, that's the best type of defense guard defense is the best type of defense you can have, so that's good, even though you're never going to click it. 4 Wrath owned. At 30+ SP, inflict 1 burn count with the effects of attack skills and coins. Okay, never mind. Okay, so he goes in Wrath comp. 100%. He doesn't generate it himself, but this is 100% a Wrath comp thing. I don't know who I would replace, though, is the problem, because I run Wrath comp. And then his support passive is 4 Wrath owned, 1 ally with the highest SP inflicts 1 burn count with the effects of their attack skills and coins. Okay, whatever. You're not going to run him for his support passive. Because if you're not running him in the team, you're not running burn, so this doesn't do much. Because we've got one more to look at. 7 Section 6 Director. I'm just going to do this really quick, because I said I was going to use this on her anyways. 5 to 6. That's an interesting speed. She's a tank? Okay, cool.
현장 일이 더 많아진다는 뜻인가? 뭐
Interesting choice. I'll take it.
현장 지휘도 경험이지.
I still think that Otis wearing glasses in the 7 uniform makes her look like a cowboy. The child took a sip of black tea, her eyes gently closed. I got hiccups. In this moment of rest, she was reflecting on the past. It had been years since she joined the association, and much had happened in that time. As a fixer, she would partake in missions and fight battles. She would hurt others, and she would be wounded by others. This child wasn't unskilled by any means. If she were, she wouldn't have gotten this far, right? She herself knew that managing and leading people was a more fitting occupation, so it should be a good thing for her. Though some might scoff at how insignificant the position of directing Section 6 was. It would be as silly as complaining about the ending of an ongoing story when the child's goal was set further beyond. These numbers are off. The child's eyes sparked. The glint was evidently in her eyes rather than the glasses she wore. It's me. Are you nearby? In a series of gestures as natural as flowing water, the child picked up the phone and made a call. Fieldwork, huh? Yeah, I figured. It was the higher-ups, wasn't it? The other fixer's voice leaked through the phone. It was one of surprise, startled by the child's correct guess. It's far from the first time. Let's see. Your job should be done in about an hour or so, correct? The child gave the pile of documents on her desk a side glance. There were peculiar business expenses and signs of different personnel being called to the same site on multiple occasions. A picture was beginning to form in the child's mind. Got it. Make sure to visit the Section 6 training room as soon as you're done. This child needed someone with whom to review her theory. Someone that she'd always been keeping an eye on. Yes, bring that individual with you. I think she's talking about Yi-Sang. So we know 4 of the 7 association identities. One of them is Mersal. We don't know the 5th one yet. Okay, so this is the important part about all of her skills. This is a 610, which is actually really good for a 1 coin. Being a skill 1, actually. Like, it's not amazing because it's still a 1 coin, but the bottom roll being a 6 is nice. In a clash, opponent has -2 clash power. That is very important. That's on all of her skills, actually. On hit, inflict 1 paralyze next turn. It's very important that it's next turn. 5 to 8. Okay, uptying her does increase the speed. Good. Field command. This is a 5 to 15 with 2 coins. This is actually not terrible. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. Inflict 1 rupture count. That's very good. Defense level down. Yeah, both hits are rupture count and defense level down. That's very specific. There are not very many things that do rupture count in this game. And so that's going to help with damage a lot. Provided you can fit her into a team. Skill 3, this is a 6 to 12. Like her second skill roll higher. On hit, inflict 1 offense level down. Third coin, deal bonus slash damage by 15% of damage dealt and inflict weakness analyze next turn. Random endure or normal attack type resistance is weakened by 0.2 for 1 turn. I mean, that's just more damage. It's specialty fragile is basically what this effect is. And, yeah. It's just fragile, but more specific. It's more damage than fragile, technically, but it's only more damage than 1 fragile. So it's not really that important. Yep, this is a tank identity, or it's meant to be. That's a 13 to 17. Is this the highest defense? Is this the highest block we have? Because this is also a growth of 0.82. I think this might be the highest block roll that any character has right now. And it gives you haste and defense power up, which, I mean, the haste is nice, but she's already one of the fastest identities in the game, so it doesn't really matter. The defense power up does not matter. Yes, that's a Dante skill. Yeah, haste doesn't matter. And she's already fast, so the defend being really high really doesn't help that much. Then again, defense skills really don't matter anyway, so who cares? 3 Gluttony Resonance. When attacking a target with a damage type, the target is weak or fatal to, deal 10% damage. That's just more damage. 4 Gluttony. 1 ally with the highest speed deals 10% damage when attacking a target with a damage type the target is weak or fatal to. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good.